So before stepping into these things, what exactly the prerequisites first I will list here. First of all, the primary prerequisite is any programming language. But here our entire demonstration will be with Python. Okay. Within this Python and some other supporting libraries are there, NumPy and Pandas. That is second step. And the basics of SQL. These are major programming wise. These are the major prerequisites. And some basic idea about the machine learning models. So no need to master into this machine learning, but some concepts will help you. As usual, same thing. Deep learning. That means neural networks. So these are like as part of the prerequisites. And NLP is also one of the major prerequisites here. But we start our course with NLP as a first step. So here what we will learn. What is NLP, sir?
Natural language processing.
Natural language processing. So this is mainly used for text pre-processing. So later we discuss more on this one. The second is GenAI. Within this GenAI, the major object LLMs. We have two. Basically, one is local LLMs and public LLMs. You can say these public LLMs as a cloud-based LLMs. And LLM API calls. Mainly being a developer, GenAI developer, you need to do two things. One is fine tuning. Second is the RAG system buildings. So do you know full form of RAG? Retrieval augmented generation. So fine tuning and RAG. So these two are the major developers. That means one AI engineer skills. So basic, generally any full stack developer, these things, those developers simply calling that API calls, LLMs API calls, maybe local or maybe public LLMs. But those applications are not giving expected output. At the time, fine tuning process is required. Here, where exactly the AI engineer is involved. And a lot of, basically these LLMs are working with public data. Public data means the data which is already available in the internet, publicly available in the internet. Okay. So, but your organization has its own private data. Okay. To work with your private data, you need these racks. Again, private data sources, different things will be there. The private documents might be in the docs, like Word docs or PDFs. Even some data can be in the image format or video formats. Okay, so retrieving information from those kind of systems is a rack building, retrieval augmented generation. So these are the things as part of the Gen AI which are major content for you.
Shyam?
But once again, sir.
Your voice is going on and off. It's not continuously
Okay, maybe some
coming
breaking
for
up.
us.
All of you getting
Yeah.
same problem?
No.
No, it feels fine for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Seems some
Okay, sir.
issue at my end.
Please check from your speaker side or audio side, audio settings.
I think other resources are in unmute, so a resound is coming.
Nitin, what you are saying? I did not get you.
No, some other resources are in unmute, so
Okay.
the resound is coming.
Okay. Maybe external voice is coming. Hmm? Okay. Okay. These are the things as part of Gen AI, sir. And come to next level is Agentic AI. So here main building, developing and deployment of AI agents. So especially as part of these deployments, I demonstrate with multi-clouds. Multi-cloud deployments. So I cover all the clouds. One is AWS, GCP, as usual Azure. First of all, we go with one particular cloud, and after that we do same operations with the remaining clouds also. Nowadays, Snowflake also coming up with all AI services. Okay, but as part of this course, I cannot cover the Snowflake AI. But in the next, I will plan about that Snowflake AI once these three clouds are got completed. Again, additional frameworks are required for you. One is Crew AI, especially to develop these agents. Second important thing for you is line chain. Lang graph. And AutoGen. AutoGen is Microsoft framework. So what are the frameworks I have listed? All these frameworks are open source. So this is what the basic roadmap for our learning AI and Agentic AI journey. So end of the course, you could be able to develop any AI agent and you can deploy that agent. Okay, and you can build rack-based chatbot systems. So first one prerequisites I explained as part of the Gen AI, what are the things that you have to learn. Okay, so before getting into the Gen AI, NLP. So NLP just a 2 to 3 hours session is required. Especially if data is text. Okay, directly we cannot pass the text to the models because models needs numerical data. So we need to extract numerical features from the given raw text. Got it. So for that, one of the technique is NLP. So that's why NLP is a major prerequisite. And machine learning, deep learning, these are also prerequisites, but not need of that master level knowledge. Just high level knowledge is what exactly the machine learning can do, cannot do, how deep learning is solving the problem. That basic idea if you have, then you can understand all the concepts of this generative AI. First, if you want to talk about the evaluation of AI, the journey is like this. Very beginning AI systems are purely with machine learning based. Machine. After that, neural networks and deep learning is added for. Generally, basically in a neural network, input layer, hidden layer, output layer, on that way the network will be there. More than one hidden layer will be there into deep learning. So here, machine learning along with NLP will be used. So NLP is common area for every discipline. Here also. After that, after deep learning, in the deep learning, basically two types of models are there. One is the discriminative models. Second type of category is GANs. That means these models simply called as generative models. Example for these generative models is GANs. This is one type of network. What exactly is the GAN full form here? G for generative. Adverse area. Networks. Simply say networks. So basically the GANs are generating a new content. Okay. And discriminative models means like all predictive models. Maybe the classification problems or regression problems, all these things comes under predictive. So from the GANs, the next level product is generative AI. So from here, generative AI came into the picture. So GANs next level, GPTs are introduced as part of the generative AI. Actually, the word generative AI is just a theoretical word. Within this, whatever the content it is generating, that is because of GPTs. Before GPT, again, one more thing came into the picture, that is transform, which transforms input text to output text, or input text to image, input text to video. Actually, what are the things that you are generating with ChatGPT or Gemini? These things based on the transformers. So based on the transformers, the next level is GPTs. GPTs. Here's something next. So here T for transformer, P for pre-trained, G for generate. Okay.
Generative.
Generative pre-trained transformers. Again, based on the GPTs, the next level product came into AI industry is LLMs. LLMs. What is the full form of LLM?
Large language.
Large
Large
language models. So Chat GPT is one of the LLM. Okay, and your Google's Gemini is one LLM. In this way, Anthropic has a Claude LLM. In this way, there are many LLMs in the market. I just keep on the things. This is what the journey. So very old systems purely working, AI systems purely working with ML and deep learning based. Of course, in every area there is an NLP. Without NLP, there is no AI systems. Got it. I keep it into the notes. Previous speak not copied, sir. 1 minute. Then stuck in. So you are saying Chat GPT, right? That GPT is here. The meaning of the GPT is generative pre-trained transfer. That means you need to have some bunch of data as input. Okay. After that, with your own data, you will train the model. Next onwards, the GPT model will give you all answers to your questions. And whatever the content you are asking, it is generating. Then you can understand one thing here, the difference between transformer and GPT. You just guess. In the transformer, you have to train it. But if it is GPT means that is a pre-trained, already tried. That means ready to use. Maybe with public data or maybe with private data. But based on entire internet data of the globe, if you want to train, then LLMs came into the picture. What are the popular LLMs? APIs. Tell me please. Your Chat GPT, what is the backend API for the Chat GPT, sir?
OpenAI.
OpenAI. Same thing with the Gemini, with the Google's. If it is AWS has Bedrock.
Bedrock.
Pilot.
In this way, many. Even Anthropic Claude. Okay. All these are APIs. So, to train any model with entire globe data, we need as the biggest infrastructure. That means we need a biggest data center with a high-powered GPU machines. So OpenAI, Google, AWS, such kind of organizations have already well-established data centers. They trained their models and they deployed models into their data center. We need not to set up any data center or infrastructure for it. But to access those LLMs, we need to take API keys. So these APIs are chargeable. Suppose if it is OpenAI, monthly $20 is the charge. So it depends on how many words that I am consuming. So how many words of input I am passing, how many words of content that I am generating. These words simply technically called as tokens. Depends on the tokens consumed. The charge will be applied to. Of course, not only text generation, the generative AI is able to generate text, image, audio, video, anything. Now there are two words, especially in these APIs. So before that, a general comment on LLM. LLMs are pre-trained models, pre-trained transformers based on entire internet data. That is simply called as a public data. That's why these LLMs could able to answer any kind of question. If you ask something about India, it will give you a reply. If you ask something about any product or research, it is giving you the reply. Of course, the reply might be wrong or reply might be correct. So it can be anything. Got it. But to work with these LLMs, your application wants to call these LLMs. You need to have some API keys. Okay. Suppose you want to work with OpenAI, you need to take OpenAI API key. Same thing with Gemini. Gemini is now it is giving some 3 months free trial, especially for practice purpose. Okay. Again, if you want to go for the production grade, you need to take you need to purchase the API key. Similarly, AWS is also giving, once you have taken that AWS account, AWS is giving you again free trial for the Bedrock. Of course, only as part of the free trial, we can use few tokens. But like you want to deploy one AI agent chatbot for the purpose of the customer care. Think that for Amazon kind of organizations, daily some thousands of people are raising the query and they are getting the responses. At that time, free trial may not be helpful. If you want to go into the production, so purchase the API. Like, of course, for our practice, we can go with the Gemini kind of API kits because free trial is available, right?
These IDEs are comes under which category? For example, Kiro.
IDEs, especially if you talk about the IDE, the popular IDE, especially in the AI industry, is
Cursor.
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 Okay, so Cursor internally using any one of these LLMs. Understand? You can say Cursor is the IDE framework. Internally, it will use either ChatGPT API or Gemini or whatever the API you want to use, you can choose it here, right?
Okay.
Suppose your purpose is. Tell me, sir.
While I'm using these IDEs, be it a Cursor or be it a Kiro, so do I have the choice, my choice to use which LLM that I need to use, like be it a Claude or be it like an OpenAI?
Claude is not IDE here. Take IDE as
No.
Cursor. Within that Cursor, you can use Claude.
Yeah,
That
exactly. Like, so within the IDE, so do I have a option to use which
Yeah, you
LLM?
can switch.
Yes, you have option.
Okay.
You can choose any LLM. For example, you are developing an application for our business client using Gemini. You can choose Gemini API. Okay, like this you have option. Any LLM, any public LLMs, you can use it.
Similarly, like in the Visual Studio, right? If you are trying to do something, there it has an option of like a ChatGPT agent, and then what type of agent we want to use.
Yes. Okay, so IDE doesn't matter. Any LLM you can use. Okay, especially if it is your purpose is like only to develop the applications, then which one you will prefer?
I use Claude.
Claude
Cursor with
nowadays is Claude. Cursor with the Claude, that is the best choice. Okay. Of course, do you mean that Gemini and this OpenAI or Bedrock, they cannot provide you the code?
Yeah, they can provide.
They can, but more efficient is Claude.
Claude, yeah.
So it depends on the purpose. For what purpose here you are using these LLMs. Okay. For example, like a fine-tuned, well-refined chat discussions you want to provide. At that time, your choice might not be with Claude. Okay. Choose any one of regular LLMs. Maybe the OpenAI or Gemini or Bedrock. Like that.
Claude, these things are specifically for most
Mainly
for coding, maybe
mainly for your coding, developing the
coding.
applications. And also nowadays, within the Claude, one more co-work is introduced. Majorly the co-work, for example, the co-work responsibility is like this. For example, I am speaking with Nitin. Okay, think that is a voice chatbot. I am asking Nitin, please provide your email ID. Immediately my Claude co-work will collect that email ID and give that Google Drive access to the Nitin. That means the Claude co-work can interact with my local file systems. Understand? In this way, even other cloud, I have some data sources or I have some resources in other clouds. It can easily interact with it. That means it is managing operations also.
So it's like one chatbot.
Yeah. So basic chatbot, it is giving so taking the question and giving the reply. But it can the cloud cover can perform actions also.
Actions.
That means inbuilt agent is there. Got it. So in this way, within the cursor, within the cloud only, there are many options. That's why, especially nowadays in the software development industry, especially in development industry, not in the engineering industry, in the software development industry, a lot of jobs have gone because of this. One of the reason is Anthropic. Because 10 developers, whatever the work they are doing, 10 or 20 developers, whatever the work they are doing, that to the senior workers, senior software developers, what they are doing. Only with just with basic experience, who is expert in using this cloud, they could able to do all the things.
Yes.
Understand? Suppose previously 20 developers for 1 month they did one application. Now same thing, one junior level engineer can do the same thing in just 2 or 3 days. So on that way, it is of course for us that is a big loss, but for the industry, if you are a businessman, you will enjoy it. If you are a software developer, again you will be losing job.
So they use the IDE interface connecting to this Claude agent, and then that's where they write all the requirements and get the code.
Yes, that is what the thing happening. This is just a starting phase, man. This is just a starting phase. But what will happen in 2027, we don't know. Understand?
Yeah, it's evolving.
So in this,
Yeah,
daily
even
new things
starting,
are coming. Daily new things are coming.
yeah, even starting, it's too aggressive.
The starting itself is aggressive, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what basic evaluation the journey they started this. After LLMs, the agents came into the picture. Okay, LLMs next level, agents. Of course, these agents again using these LLMs only. The agents are introduced, we cannot replace these LLMs. LLMs next level is agents. So finally, now you tell me the difference between LLMs and agents.
Agent is more
Agents are
important.
operational.
Yes, LLMs have only information, sir.
It's a generation. Yeah.
You can say has knowledge and reasoning. Knowledge and reasoning both. That is thinking ability at the same time has complete information. Based on this information and this reasoning, it is able to generate new content. How it has knowledge and reasoning means already pre-trained. Okay, complete globe information it is having. And generate and finally based on that information and reasoning, it is generating a new content. But what it cannot do? Cannot do
Actions.
what? Actions. Understand? Suppose I am chatting like this. Let's look into the case 1. What is my account balance? That is bank account number. LLM without RAG. This is case. Is my chat GPT or any other Google Gemini can say answer for it? So
No.
pick on this place.
No.
This is one limitation. Look into the case 2. LLM with RAG. Think that my personal details I kept into some database. The LLMs with the RAG system. Now the question, what is account balance? It will say yes. That means reply. I'm going to get it. That means here importance of the RAG.
Getting the new knowledge.
That means actually, if you observe my question related with the public or private?
Private.
Purely private. So basic LLMs are good for public information. But my chatbot needs public information and at the same time, I need private information. Both mix is required. Understand the points? Okay. Now, one more case I am bringing you. Case 3. Same LLM with RAG I am taking. If I send 5K to Ravi, 6K to Rani, then what will be my balance? My question is like this. First thing, it public question or private question?
Combined.
Private, so that RAG is required to be. So with RAG, definitely it is good able to give the fetching the answer. Now my question's answer is related with the reasoning or not?
Yes.
My questions reply not only the fetching information of my account balance. It requires to answer this question, it requires the reasoning also. Okay, LLMs could able to perform the reasoning or not? Yes. So LLMs can solve it. Okay. Here also I am saying yes. Come to the case 3, case 4, small extension. If balance is sufficient, please send amount to Ravi and Ram. Same thing, my LLMs with RAG enabled.
No, I think.
Definitely no. Why no? This comes under action part, right?
Action.
The basic LLMs cannot perform action. If you provide action for it, okay, then that becomes agent. Got it? So for the case 4, the solution is what? Solution for case 4 is
Agent.
Agent.
So what is the
So
discipline to all of these agents?
till case 1 to 3, we are just providing information. There's no action item involved there.
Yes, correct. In the case 4, action required. To develop agents, The discipline is called simply, the theoretical discipline name is Agentic AI. Now, finally, case 1, LLM. We have RAG and agentic behavior. That means you develop an agent. Then for this, you can turn this into yes. Understand the limitations here? What it can do, what it cannot do.
Thank you.
Sir, confirm yes, sir.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Mainly LLM, we are going to get only public data. With RAG, we can
basic
get
LLM. Basic LLM. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
RAG, we are going to get our personal information, but no action. Right?
Private information.
Let's continue to work on that.
Here, the personal means private information. Okay.
If it is action is needed, we need a agentic AI.
Yes. That is what case 1.
You're able to see it, right?
Now one more case I want to introduce. Let's look into the case 6.
Okay.
Example.
In reserve, when you're recording this one, right?
Yeah. Recording out.
So when I click the reserve job, right? Can you disable this one asset type?
Wait. నేను మర్చిపోయాను.
Previous case was recorded, but we got a message like it's
No. I
now
think
actually hide all this.
No, I think he's talking on the phone. You can mute him.
Properties, job parts, everything.
You can mute
Hide it.
Srikanth.
Yes.
I think he is talking
Nothing
to
on
somebody
record
else.
going on. Please mute.
So when you click reserve job, see,
You can
by
mute
default,
yourself.
nothing will
Try
be
to
selected.
mute.
So nothing with these two will not be displayed. Asset type will not be displayed. Only when I click on the suppose submit job, asset type will display. Fulfill where will display for both of them. Okay.
It's not hurry
And all
and
these also we are putting in
Srikanth
hide.
Lakakala.
For now it is not. We'll get back to this later. Okay. I think
Maybe we'll call him.
Please mute.
Hold down.
No, it's not me and it's Srikanth Lakakula.
Srikanth.
Yeah.
Okay. In the participant list, you have to scroll down.
Yeah. Okay. Come to the case 6. Example is yesterday.
Item data set.
My bank ABC.
Okay. We need one more drop down. Item data asset. Okay.
Sir,
this
please
is
mute all of you. I'm not able to hear. I'm working with the browser.
property we need to use. Previously we are using this one for asset type. Okay.
Yeah, Ramesh, maybe you can call him
we need one more drop down, which is item data asset type.
Yeah, I was trying to call him. I
But
think he's
also
talking on the same
should be
phone.
same like this.
He's
Whatever
not
assets
picking
we are
up.
displaying,
Let me
same
try
thing we
another.
will display there also. Okay, but that should also
A little more go down.
available only
Not
there
that
when we
much.
are clicking in the
Some more
submit.
go down.
Got it?
Sir.
So I think that is for composition asset they need actually after
Because it's not my regular desktop. Directly the Zoom service not available here. That's why connecting with the browser. Okay, just after 2 minutes again unmute you after explaining this case. Look into the case 6. Yesterday my bank address changed. Okay. And CU also changed. Now my chat question is like this. LLM plus RAG. I'm titling here. Give me information of CEO of my bank ABC. Come on, expecting answer. I will unmute you. Please reply. Sir, all of you, please look into this. You are unmuted.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, we are able to unmute.
Please answer this. Look into the case 6. Give me information of CEO of my bank ABC.
Just an LLM here. Yes.
It will give.
It's no.
Doesn't have the recent
Because recent information is not available with my
RAG LM.
Got it. For this solution.
But RAG can get it, right? It's the same.
In RAG, I don't have access with the bank system database, right?
Okay.
Okay. Come on. Solution. LLM plus find plus RAG. Generally here the private information belongs to, for the customer, what private information is required? What information will be accessible to the customer? What are all the different products available? That means different loan products, different deposit related products. Okay, these informations are available. Got it. So fine tuning is a solution with basic LLM. Most of the LLMs are having old information. Okay, but very recent information you want. The recent data you need to kept into, the banker has to kept into some document or some PDF or some in some database. Then you need to fine tune. So whenever it is fine tuned, okay, the latest information will overlap the previous information. So already this is having a reasoning skill. Then it can easily be, with the help of the reasoning skill, it is able to identify which is old information, which is new information. Then it will provide you the new information. So this is what fine tuning is. So majorly here two things as part of the Gen AI for you. One is fine tuning. Second one is a RAG. This is like to fetch private data. The private data can be anything. It can be text. It can be your database, SQL database, or it can be Excel sheet. It can be PDF, image. It can be of anything. So to fetch private information. And fine tuning is after fine tune. Models are able to provide data.
When you say fine tune, it's again getting trained.
Just like a training process.
Okay.
Okay. So this thing is technically called as PEFT. PEFT means a parameter efficient fine tuning.
So is RAG an LLM or is it a framework or is it what exactly it is?
RAG is just a theoretical word, is a framework. You can say RAG as an architecture.
Okay.
Okay, RAG as architecture. So which will take the data, suppose your data is in some PDF. Generally to forget about these LLMs, these RAGs. Suppose my data is in a PDF. To read data from the PDF, what you need to do? PDF parsers you need to apply. Got it. Once
Okay.
PDF
Let's say my data is in a SQL server.
first listen my example. Your data is in PDF. So generally to fetch the information from the PDF, what you need to do? You will apply some PDF parsers. In Python, you have PDF readers, the related language.
Yeah.
Now PDF data will be converted into text format.
Yes.
But directly if I project that text to my LLMs, it cannot understand the textual data.
Okay.
What it needs word embeddings.
Embeddings.
Okay, it needs word embeddings. That means
Mm-hmm.
numerical conversion, vectorization.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So later we extract this text, convert into embeddings. These embeddings we will store into some vector databases.
Okay.
These vector database data will be passed to LLMs because LLMs are having a rich reasoning capability.
So converting to this vector database and everything will be done by Python only, right? That's
Python.
called these all steps, including we are. Sorry.
Yes. For this we have some frameworks. Example, LangChain. Suppose if we don't use this LangChain, the only whatever the thing I explained, it will take 2 to 3 days time. If I use a LangChain framework, it can easily interact with any. It can interact with my private source. It can interact with my vector databases. It can interact with any of the LLMs. So
LangChain is one of the RAG framework. Is that correct?
One of the framework, what it is doing. RAG is an architecture to implement the RAG. LangChain is one of the framework.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Understand. Same story
Here
if it is SQL. Same story if it is SQL database. Okay.
Understood.
So
Can
generally,
you little bit elaborate about the fine tuning and RAG differences? Both
so
are
RAG is
private data
purely private data. Understood. Okay, sir.
Does it use the encryption method to preserve the data?
Internally all the encryptions will be there. These things will be converted into word embeddings.
And it will not be stored in the public, right? Just that will be private to just within that interaction.
Yes. To store those numerical embeddings, we use special format, special databases. Those databases are called vector databases. Okay. Let's say world information, sir. And new info. Raju married Rani. Okay. Rani gave birth to Soni in 2021. And Rani gave birth to Tony in 2020. Okay. Now my question. According to this information, okay, who is father of Tony? Please answer this. Who is father of Tony?
Raju.
But here, as per this text, who is the parent of Tony? According to provided information, Rani. But question is about what? Father. I'm not asking mother. I'm asking father. Okay. So first of all, it has to understand Rani as a female. Point number one. Understand? Here I did not say Raju as a male and Rani as a female. But still, by seeing this textual context, you are able to understand Raju is a male, Rani is a female, right?
Context.
The reasoning system of the LLM has to understand, oh, Rani is mother, Rani is wife of Raju. That's why Tony's father is Raj. All of you clear?
Yeah.
That means here reasoning is helping or not? Not only the information plus reasoning, both are important. That means knowledge plus reasoning. I mean knowledge plus intelligence. So then only your bot can give reply to this. The answer is Raj. So this is old information. Think that new information is like this. Raju and Rani are divorced. After that, Rani married to Mani in 2024. Understand? Then Rani gave birth to Mr. C. Now, if I ask the chatbot, who is father of C? With not fine tune. Case 1. Case 2, with fine tune. Tell me, sir. Expecting answer from.
With not fine tune, it will not have any answer because.
What might be the answer? What might be the answer?
You mean to say new information is not there with the LLM can read
Think that,
RAG can read?
Just wait. Think that your LLM is having this information. Your LLM is having this information.
Will it give the random?
No,
it will give Raju. If it is not fine tuned, no information about second new info, right?
Answer 1.
Rani.
Answer 1.
Raju.
Siva info not available. Okay. Answer. There might be another answer. Every time it is giving different answer. Understand? Then it is giving the answer. Second answer is Raj. This is called hallucination. Suppose if you ask me some question, if I know the answer, I will say yes. If I don't know, I will say no. Understand the point? But most of LLMs are giving wrong answers. Even though it doesn't know anything, it doesn't have information, some answer it will deliver. Understood? So here, among these two answers, which answer is best?
Hello?
First one.
First one is best. First one is, at least it agreed. I don't know I don't have the information of Siva. But by mistakenly, if it provided the wrong reply, the meaning is changing, right? So what is the solution for this problem? Fine tune. With fine tune, what will happen? With fine tune, what will happen? Old information and latest information. Both will be mixed. Based on this, what might be the answer here? Who is the father of Siva here in this context?
Money.
Money. Definitely answer should be money. It won't say as Raj because already divorced information is.
In fine tuning, where it will can get it that information? In fine tuning, where it can get the new information?
So fine tuning will get a thing that this information is with LLM, this information with my private source. Got it.
RAG also can get it, right?
RAG will get information of only private source. Understand? Now by clubbing both information, it is applying the reasoning. That what will happen in the fine tune. Understand? RAG purpose is to fetch only private information. Okay. So in that RAG moment, there is no public information. But here, what in the during the process of fine tuning, what I am doing here, some billion records, here some billion records, both clubbing and training them. Understand? Now, based on the old information and latest information, by applying the reasoning, now complete clarity is available with your LLM. That means for your AI application. Understand? That is what the basic difference between fine tuning and RAG system. All of you clear? That means to perform the fine tuning, I need to fetch this private information here. That means to do this, I am applying RAG again. But once that private information fetched by clubbing this old and by clubbing this new latest RAG output, combining both and training the model again. That training is fine tuning process.
No, even the first information is also a private, right? I mean, first information is also a private.
Also
right?
can be. Suppose think that you are not depending upon any LLMs. You want to build your own transformers. Then first information can be private. Second information also can be private. Understand the points? Think that, sir, about Prime Minister Mr. Modi till 2025 complete information available with your LLM. But 2026 information is not available with LLM. Then you are collecting both. And then finally you are fine tuning. Then your application is having complete information about Mr. Prime Minister Modi.
No, when we say you are collecting both, that the new year information we are collecting via RAG or with the LLM, both?
Sir, LLM information directly with LLMs we will fetch it, sir. The private information we will fetch it through RAG. After
and
that,
combine
clubbing
that
both
and then
and
fine
training the model. Clubbing both and training the model.
Okay.
Understood. So that is called fine tuning. That means mainly to avoid these kind of problems. Hallucination problems. So now final conclusion, you have LLM and fine tune. What you can achieve? You have LLM and fine tune, what you can achieve?
Agentic.
That means perfect reply, correct? So do you agree or not?
Yeah.
LLM, fine tune, and RAG. Now whatever LLM, perfect response plus public info plus private info of your organization. That means whatever the data I have provided access. Now finally LLM or fine tune, that with RAG and agentic behavior. Now what you are achieving finally? What you are achieving, sir?
About
action.
Complete information available and can perform actions. And can perform actions. This action can be of anything. Okay, sending mail or sharing permission to so and so user or deleting one user. It can be of anything. Got it. That too nowadays there is a great demand for multi-agentic systems. That means agent to agent interaction. One agent is interacting with other agent is interacting with other different agent. Like this. Understood? So again, I have another session, sir. For today, keep this information with you. Tomorrow we continue more, and day after tomorrow onwards, I will start NLP.
I have a couple of questions.
So now no time, sir, please, because already 8:22 I have other session now.
Okay.
Already time is up.
Yeah, sure.
Meanwhile, if you have any quick queries, like please type in the WhatsApp, or else tomorrow morning again we will touch these things.
Yeah.
So next session is on Databricks, right?
Next session will be on Databricks. Please give me 10 minutes time break.
Okay.
So I will send you separate link for the Databricks.
Okay.
That's the time.
Thank you. Thank you.
So this notes just I will post into your groups after completion of my Azure Databricks next session also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.